So guys, I've just seen Jay Leno driving the new Cybertruck Foundation series. He's tweeted Elon Musk saying, this thing's amazing. Thanks so much. He's taken delivery of the Cybertruck Foundation series. Is Jay Leno right? Is it worth getting a Foundation series? The first 1,000 Cybertrucks are called the Foundation series. You get a few extra things with the Foundation series Cybertruck. Is it worth paying $120,000 plus destination and order fee of $2,250 to get one of the first 1,000 Cybertrucks? Well, yes and no. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans, you're watching the Electric Viking. Today I saw the price revealed for the new Audi SQ8 e-tron. It's around 180,000 Australian dollars, so approximately 130,000 US dollars, meaning it costs more money to buy an Audi SQ8 e-tron with 360 kilowatt or around about 500 horsepower and a much smaller vehicle in general, with obviously significantly less features and space and everything else than a Cybertruck. So if you're going to compare it to something like that, an Audi SQ8 e-tron, then the Cybertruck Beast Mode Limited Edition Foundation Series is an amazing deal, because it does get some extra things that the standard Beast Mode Tri-Motor Cybertruck doesn't get. But if you're going to compare it to, say, the model that I want to get, which is the dual motor for $80,000, then paying that extra $40,000 doesn't seem like such a good option. What do you get for your extra $20,000 over the $99,990 Tri-Motor Cybertruck? You get special laser-etched graphics. You also get special badging. You get full self-driving, which is not too bad considering the costs behind full self-driving. You get, it looks like possibly different tires. So it looks like Tesla is actually packaging it with different all-terrain tires. And you also get premium accessories, charging equipment, and Powershare home backup hardware, a full self-driving capability, and more. We don't know exactly what the and more means, but it doesn't seem to be anything particularly significant. Either way, you're paying $20,000 to get full self-driving, a limited edition vehicle, which obviously there's only 1,000 of them made, laser special badging, Powershare home backup hardware, and you get full premium connectivity for life. So that is a little bit of a saving there. In total, that's probably not far off the $20,000 fee. So if those are things that you're going to get anyway, it's actually a pretty good deal. And if you were to compare this vehicle to, I think, comparable other vehicles, which don't even exist to be honest, but the only vehicles that I can think of that are comparable to the Cybertruck, the Tri-Motor, are vehicles like maybe the Hummer EV. Even that though is really inefficient. It's got a really small bed. The bed of the Cybertruck is significantly bigger, 6 foot versus about 4 foot, I believe, 4.5 foot. It's also just, very, 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 very big and heavy. I actually think the Cybertruck is still a good price at $120,000, because literally this Tri-Motor version of the Cybertruck it's the only thing that compares that I can think of is like a supercar, because it'll do what? 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 62 miles an hour in around about 2.8 seconds. What else is there that does that and has all the functionality of the Cybertruck, has the efficiency, the ability to lift its ride height up so much? There's so many features here. The 48 volt architecture, the 800 volt architecture, the ability to charge its battery pack incredibly quickly, 350 kilowatt charging speeds. There's a lot of revolutionary things. I mean, we've got obviously the steering with the new essentially disconnect between the steering wheel and the wheels, which enables Tesla to electrically adjust the steering, making the Cybertruck feel much smaller. I really honestly think it's still a good deal. And put it this way, guys, if you just use this as a Powerwall, which you could, how big is the battery pack? It's a 123 kilowatt battery pack, right? How big is the Powerwall battery? 13.5. You're looking at 9 Powerwall batteries. For 100, I mean, if you bought the Tri-Motor version with the same battery pack size for $80,000, 9 Powerwall batteries, it's way cheaper to buy a Cybertruck instead of 9 Powerwall batteries. It seems like a real no-brainer when you look at it like that. Really, the best thing to do, though, I think, is to get a single Powerwall battery and then just connect your Cybertruck to it as often as possible. Run your house off your Cybertruck and your 1 Powerwall battery. And then it's going to be able to send way more power back to your house than what the Powerwall can send by itself. So all those features really are quite interesting, because this is what Tesla is saying, right? about the Cybertruck. They're saying this is the best Cybertruck you can buy. I really think it is. I actually think if you want to resell one of these, you'll be able to sell it for a lot more than $120,000, at least for the first 12 months anyway. The Foundation series, so as in the branding, is a science fiction book series written by prolific sci-fi author Isaac Asimov, and happens to be one of Elon Musk's favorite books, says Talk News. The Foundation series books tell the story of an advanced galactic empire that is on the brink of collapse, and one man's attempt to mitigate the eventual calamity. Elon Musk provides more details about the Cybertruck's range extender optional battery pack. It fits in 1/3 of the bed for long trips and towing up mountains, and that's something that you can get with the Cybertruck as well. So you pay an extra $15,000 if you want to, and you can put this extra battery in the back of the Cybertruck. There's still a fair bit of space in that bed for carrying stuff, so that's another option you could get as well. However, what has this Foundation series concept branding got to do with the Cybertruck? Well, Elon Musk says that these days there is a fundamental threat to civilization. And according to Musk, low birth rates, artificial intelligence, and the woke mind virus are some of those threats to civilization. And to some degree, whether or not you completely agree or completely disagree, I would say contextually he has some points here. The Cybertruck, being an ultra-tough, bulletproof off-road vehicle, is sort of like Tesla and Musk's response to the current societal challenges we're facing. It's sort of an interesting concept. Now, I don't really agree with getting into all that stuff. I try not to think about those sorts of things. They're a bit negative, but I do think the Cybertruck Foundation series will be a little bit like the Tesla Roadsters. If you keep one for 20 years, the value when you go to resell it in 20 years' time could be really high. Or it might not. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.